Welcome to Utopia, please make yourself at home.
It's the only place on earth where you can bitch and moan.
There's something here for everyone to make you feel quite great.
Just as long as we've already let it through our gates.
This is our dreamland, this is Utopia. Yet another little podcast for you. This is our dreamland, this is Utopia. It's where we discuss the little things and make them better for you. This is our dreamland, this is Utopia. You've got a pet me,
We'll kick it out for you.
it's a wonderful and magical and positively colourful. It's our cheeky show, by now you know.
The Utopia Project.
Hello and welcome to the Utopia Project live. With a cheeky little show where we chew the fat and discuss all those little things in life and decide whether or not we're part of our hypothetical utopia. I'm Chunky T, and I'm joined each and every show by someone who doesn't fluff his lines quite as badly as me. It is Jack Magic.
Did you panic a little bit there, did you, mate?
I've had it all in for the past week. I've been saying that I was going to say, it's Utopia Project live when we do the live streams, and forgot, did my usual spiel, and then just went live randomly.
Wow. I just saw come on, and obviously because I can watch you, and I'm like, oh, it's going well. And it's like, hi, welcome to you.
Sheer panic.
Not like a bit of panic,
No,
is there?
well, it's the way our show goes generally, isn't it?
Yes.
So
without a bit of, like I say, Utopia Project nonsense, this wouldn't come to fruition, would it? So, I'm good, mate. How about you?
Yeah, I'm all right, mate. Apart from having a mild panic attack now because I've fluffed all that, I think I'm all right. Obviously,
settle down.
Obviously, we need to address the fact that we're usually joined every week by Mr. Permanent Sharpie. However, as discussed in the last episode, he's off for a few weeks because his work are bastards and making him work late. That's pretty much it.
When we say his work are bastards and they're making him work late, they've asked him to do his job.
Yeah, so he's just doing his job. But the plan is we'll have a bit of a chat and whatnot, and then we will run some pre-recorded episodes. Well, one pre-recorded episode for the next few weeks, and then at the end of it, come back and we will spin the prize giveaway wheel. So if you want to get involved in that at home, make sure you get involved in the chat. Just say hello, whatever, and all this and the other. Make sure as well to like, share, subscribe, and all that. We're on YouTube, we're on Facebook, we're on Twitch, we're on Instagram, and we're on TikTok as well. TikTok seems to be doing quite well at the minute. So
if you could share this feed, that would be marvellous. And then all your friends can come and watch and see how good we are.
Watch me mess up my lines. It's like
that'd be fun.
The annoying thing is, it's like the 4 lines that I need to remember, and that's it. The rest of it's like just talk.
Yeah.
That is it. So them 4 lines, talk, and then I'm just like, I'm not going to say them 4 lines. I'll mix it up.
Yeah, and it's the same 4 lines you've said for the past 5 seasons.
Yes, 3 years, 4 years worth of doing the show.
Yeah. It's not like you don't practice
that
much,
was the
is it?
worst than our pilot episode.
Yeah.
And our pilot episode.
The pilot episode.
I didn't have a script for that.
Doesn't exist
I didn't
anymore.
even have a script for that. If you want to hear some really, really terrible, because it is on YouTube and it is on Facebook with a warning of like, don't watch this unless you've watched the other stuff. If you want to go,
it fucking shouldn't be.
If you really want to go and enjoy some terrible podcasting, some quite frankly potentially offensive material that we probably should take away, but we kind of like leave it there for nostalgic reasons. Go look back on that.
If ever we make it big, I apologise for that episode.
Yeah, that's going to be the cancel culture content that people come for us.
Yeah,
for.
people are going
They said this 40 years ago. They shouldn't have said that.
And if you are American and watching, I apologise. You'll know why.
We didn't have a theme tune. That is the definition of winging it.
Nothing's been up with me, Jack, really. I've not really been doing much. I've been just working a lot. I've been editing these episodes and stuff and getting sorted, but that's about
It's
it.
good that you've been editing them episodes. So I mean, it's about time you did something for this podcast because me and Sharpie are sick of carrying
Don't you
you.
fucking start, mate. Don't you start. Like this.
Well, if it wasn't for all of our technical skills, this podcast wouldn't exist.
We're 5 minutes in, and you're already attacking me. And what's that about?
Yeah.
What's that about?
I'm sorry, I'll calm down.
I'm getting
just showing off in front of my
yeah.
friends.
I'm getting to the point where I'm wondering whether or not this is going to continue into the new year, just purely from us potentially rowing about it.
No, it'll be fine. If not, as I said, me and Sharpie are carrying
I suppose, yeah. It's not the same without Sharpie, though, is it? Because I feel like...
As long as you set it up every week.
You're sacked, but can you come help us?
Yeah, can you just start it every week and sort out any technical difficulties we might have, please?
What about you? Been up to much?
No, just the same sort of thing, really. Just working, having loads of completely random days off.
Yeah. Why?
And
what do you mean random days off?
Yeah, just have had loads of random holiday to use.
fair enough.
So I've just booked loads of odd days off work, and I'm just having random breaks, which is always fun.
Are you booked in for your penis reduction yet?
No, that happened 6 months ago. I arrived at the clinic and they said, well, I think someone's already done this, sir. Are you sure you haven't been in before?
If anything, they took too much
I said,
off.
yes, I definitely haven't been in before. It's definitely there. And they was like, well, I'm afraid you're going to have to book in for another consultation because we can't find it.
We can't. If they get any more off of that, it'll be inside out.
Yeah, we can't leave you in deficit. That's not fair.
We'll owe you penis.
Yeah. Yeah, that happened. I do have a bit of a pet peeve this week, though.
Oh, right. Get it off your chest.
I know we sort of loosely discussed this before the episode.
Yeah.
And I decided I wasn't going to do that pet peeve. And then in the build-up to the episode, I thought, no, I have got a pet peeve. It's a different one to the one I was going to bring up, but I noticed it in the opening credits of this podcast.
Right, okay. I think I know what it is. I think I know where we're going.
Yeah. So I always forget about it, and then whenever I see the opening credits, I think, why do I look like such a fucking nonce?
Well, you know,
that's because, right? That's because no, that's because you fucking set me up.
No, I didn't. No,
you fucking did. Because, right, I'll explain to everyone what happened. When we made the new opening credits, we spent a day like recording everything. So we recorded all the individual bits of our faces, and Chunk was like, right. He tricked me into it, like he tricked me into doing this podcast.
No.
He said, right, I just need you to stand there and mime the whole song. And obviously put a bit of energy into it and all that kind of stuff. So I was like, all right, cool. He said, I'm going to record your face and I'm going to edit it and all that kind of stuff. So it's like, sweet. So he did all three of us. I did it. I mimed the whole song. And then obviously you've edited it onto them statues, which is fine. That works. That looks great. But when mine is the only blank head and shoulders that you've got going... That makes me look like I should be on a register.
Well, no, because
I saw it and I was like, it makes me look a bit stupid. And then I realised by the end of the credits, no one else is in there. None of the others.
Well,
you've not used anyone else's head and shoulders, just mine.
It was easier. Do you know what? I'll be completely honest with you, right? It wasn't to stitch you up. It was me being lazy in the edit. Because
it was completely unedited raw footage and it didn't even go through makeup. It looks awful.
Well, yeah, but it doesn't help as well. I said to you, put character into your face, and you went, I don't know how to do that. And I was like,
you should know. Lego movie face. I'd have one face, that's it.
I was just like, be expressionate. Like when you say it, and you was like, I don't know.
I
don't know. I was like, move your eyebrows, smile, enjoy yourself. And you were just...
That's all you can do, because if I smile, all that you can see is mustache. If I frown, all that you can see is mustache. That's it. That's the only expression I have is mustache. That's it.
Well, did I not when we did the first episode of this season with the new credits? Rewind. So when I showed you it before it went live, and I said to you, you and Sharpie came over, we had like a little watch party together, and like producers meeting, so to speak. And I said, here's the new stuff. What do you reckon? Before I carry on with the rest of the season. And you said, "Oh, I look a bit funny in that," and I was like, "Yeah. Do you want me to redo it? If you're not comfortable with it, then we can redo it." And you went, "No, then no point." And then now we're sat here with a whole 10 followers, and you're embarrassed.
No, it's just because I know for a fact if you'd have said, "Oh, do you want me to change it?" and I'd have gone, "Yeah, can you change it?" You'd have spent hours making that, and obviously the rest of the 99% of it is very good.
Yeah.
I really enjoy it.
Yeah.
It's just that 1 second.
I'll see about
one, maybe 2 seconds.
I'll see about a new edit of it then.
No, because you'll just do the edit of just my face, won't you, for the whole
just
thing?
You go like this. Looking all pervy.
Welcome to Utopia. Please make yourself at home.
I'm going to find loads of embarrassing photos of you and just have a quick
Come over here and sit on my knee.
What do you want for Christmas?
Yeah. So
that's
please.
your peak.
We'll just leave it. We'll just leave it there.
Yeah.
I've got it off my chest now.
Okay.
I'll deal with it.
Well, we'll probably end up doing a new one. You know what I'm like. We'll only stick with this.
Exactly.
This theme
You'll
for
get
so
bored
long.
of something in 10 minutes and make a whole new. You go, right, we're going to redo this podcast. Oh, great.
I will hold my hands up and say that when I showed you the first episode to you and Sharpie, I said, "Let me know what you think. But if you ask me to do anything, I will kill myself because this has been hard work." So I guess I backed you into a corner.
Yeah, but that's by the by.
Yeah, but otherwise, all right, mate.
Yeah, otherwise, bloody marvellous.
He's in trouble. We should maybe mention it now before they come on to the stream and watch. You was in trouble. You was in trouble after last episode, weren't you?
What, by my good lady?
Yeah.
Yes, she shouted at me.
Yeah, she told you off, mate.
Because apparently, whenever she comes on, all I do is have a go at her. I'm not having a go at her. It's just she just makes me think of things that annoy me.
That's coincidence, isn't it? Would you like to just have a couple of minutes just to devote, say some nice things, and then we can move on? And I won't interrupt. I won't.
Yeah.
You don't react as if it's going to be a struggle to say one nice thing, Jack. Like,
well, I don't really know where you're going with this. I don't know what you want from me.
I just thought, you can, what do you call it? Repeal yourself or whatever you call it. Is that the word? No.
Yeah, you can do.
You know what I mean? Just then you can say, no. Remember that one time in November 2022?
Yeah.
I said one nice thing about you.
Yeah. Right. Okay. So.
Redeem yourself.
I'll
that
address
was
the
what
camera. So, you always say that we never mention you and we don't often talk about you, and then when we do, we're having a go, and you always get involved and you're always trying to do it. So, thank you for your effort. We do really love you. It's not how it seems, and we do really appreciate you as a listener, Tal, because you moaned at us last week that we never mention you, and we always mention you, and I just want to try and keep you involved.
Yeah.
So, love you.
Jack, when I said you're good lady, I thought like it was going to be Amy, your partner, not your mistress.
Oh, sorry. I thought you meant Tal, because Tal was moaning about us not getting him involved and all that.
Best off, we would leave it now. I think that's probably.
Oh, right. Okay.
Should we run the episode?
Can do. But actually, just before we do.
You feel bad now, don't you? You feel bad.
I feel bad now for doing it. I'm going to get in lots of trouble.
You can't help yourself, can you?
I can't help it. I do love you, Amy. I don't just have a go at you. She is the greatest woman in my life. She does do everything for me, and if it wasn't for her, none of my clothes would be clean. None of the kitchen would ever be clean, and I would basically be just a mess living in a cave. So, love you.
Do you feel better now? Yeah, I could see in your eyes after you'd done that. You were like, "This could be a wicked joke," and then I could see in your eyes,
so funny.
Like,
and then as soon as it came out, I was like,
I could see it come down your face.
Yeah, I just thought the risk does not outweigh the reward on this.
Yeah. So right. Anyway, that's all done. Shall we?
Yes.
Yeah. So if you are watching, don't forget to comment while this episode's running. We'll be in the chat, chatting to you all and whatnot, and this, that, and the other. Don't forget to like and share and subscribe and all that. TikTok, Twitch, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and all that jazz.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Get involved in the chat, because there's only a couple of people involved in the chat so far.
Yeah.
So get involved in the chat, 'cause if you get involved in the chat, your name will go on the wheel. We'll spin the wheel at the end and you get a prize.
Yeah. What that prize will be, who knows?
You'll find out.
And yeah, just a precursor to this episode. This is episode 6 of season 4. It's quite a short one, to be fair. I think they started reducing down towards the end of the season, so it's about half an hour or something like that. But it's a little bit slow compared to others. But see what you reckon. Let us know.
Yeah.
But we do have national treasures.
Is there a game that they can get involved in?
There's just national treasures on this one.
Just national treasures. So just opinions is all you need on
this.
this.
Yeah, give us some opinions. Okie dokie. Let's run the rhythm. See you in a bit.
Run the rhythm. See you soon.
Hello and welcome to the Utopia Project, a cheeky little show where we chew the fat and discuss all those little things in life and decide whether or not they're part of our hypothetical utopia. My name is Chunky T, and I'm joined each and every show by the man that owns far too many kimonos. It's the Permanent Sharpie!
You can never own too many kimonos. Don't be silly.
Doing alright, mate?
Oh, I'm pretty good, mate. Not
Good,
too
good.
bad.
And I'm also joined by the man who should never ever be allowed to wear a kimono. It's Jack Magic!
Why not? What you got against kimonos? On me?
I don't know, mate.
I would rock that shit.
People might confuse you with the sexy lady.
You gotta
Probably.
give some people a chance.
I got the boobies for it.
In the boobies.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you doing alright, mate?
Yeah, not bad, not bad.
Good. Right, should we get straight into it and enjoy another funky sponsor from Mr.
Nice and
Sharperston?
lovely and funky.
What you got for us this
What
week?
you got for us, mate? Take it
You'll
away.
find out. The Utopia Project is sponsored by the Perminator. Have you ever been in a hair salon and thought this needs a bit more toxic masculinity? Me too. Many big old mustache wearing knuckle dragging geezer lemon squeezers often feel too shy to go to their luscious locks. Often feel too shy
Every time.
to go get their luscious locks curled and shined, so they feel like the really sassy grease monkey they are. I forgot. So they can feel like the really sassy
So they
grease
can
monkey
feel
they
like-
are.
Rewind. Pull
Pull
up.
up, the Perminator. The Perminator is a mobile hairdressing unit that roams the streets to locate its targets, to turn dirty little caterpillars into beautiful butterflies, whilst showering said knuckle-dragging manly men with all the toxic masculinity they can... My alarm's going off. Toxic masculinity they can shove down their hairy throats. We need to let these greasy, manly men let out their inner flower. Maybe it's Maybelline, maybe it's WD-40 mixed with a hairy chest and a gun.
Throwback.
So go to www.theperminator.com/I'll-be-back-with-the-conditioner.com. 10% off your first cut with the discount code Big Ode Hairy Mustache. Thank you.
Wow.
So that's the Perminator.
I want to see if the Perminator is an actual website.
So is it like a weaponized perming machine?
No, it's not
Like,
about
you're
weapons.
misbehaving. Perm the hair.
It's just a manly hairdresser.
A mobile hairdresser.
Yeah, but not about
Targeted
flowers.
men.
About rusty metal.
What?
I don't know, something that's not girly.
Not
So it's more
girly.
inclusive.
Yeah.
And the Perminator can still make it look nice at the same time.
Okay.
I don't fucking
All right,
know.
let's move on swiftly, shall we?
Yeah.
Has anybody got a peeve for today?
Yes, I do have a peeve.
You've
Yeah.
got one, we got.
Considering this episode is about fashion, right? I like fashion. I like being sort of expressive, and I like wearing different things depending on what I'm feeling on the day. But what I don't understand is high-end fashion. Okay, like I'm all up for everyone can wear what they want and everyone has their own creativity and individuality. Why does a lot of high-end fashion look like it's come out of a bin? There was a pair of Gucci jeans I saw for £600, and what they were, and this was done purposefully, is they looked like they had grass stains on them, but
Right.
that was the design. So you can't get rid of the grass stains.
No, you just look like a mucky
They
bastard.
just look like a bag of shit.
Yeah.
And you get to pay an exceptionally large amount of money for it. And you look down like Milan Catwalk and all the different shows and stuff, and they just look fucking ridiculous.
So I see people on catwalks like literally wearing bin bags.
Yeah, literally, and
They just
I
like
think
wrap round them.
what at the end of the day, I get that it's like artistic and whatnot, but fashion should be stuff that you would want to wear, would it not?
Yeah.
If you want to see that sort of stuff, go to an art gallery.
Yeah, it's like when we see people like, oh, they're wearing a bin bag, and they go, oh no, it's not. I put a belt on it.
Yeah, and they're like,
it's fashion then.
People are there like, oh, it's ironic.
Fashion.
It's
Yeah.
ironic you wouldn't get it. And it's
Yeah.
like, no, I do get it. He's wearing a fucking bin bag.
Yeah, he's wearing a bin
like-
bag, but you put a belt on it. Vogue.
Yeah,
This piece is telling a story. Yeah, it's telling me the story that he looks like a piece of shit.
yeah.
That
big
you
bunch
forgot
of
the
pieces of
assignment
shit,
and you
mate.
sorted it last minute last
Yeah.
night while you was pissed, didn't you?
It just seems like that, and I just think some of the stuff looks ridiculous. Like, I started looking at like a lot of Off-White stuff, which is like a fairly expensive sort of brand, and I like a lot of their sort of like logo stuff and that. But then I actually look through a lot of the stuff, and I'm like, that looks fucking horrendous.
Yeah.
Like, and I get to pay a lot of money to look fucking horrendous. Like, I don't, it doesn't compute with me.
Yeah.
Like, I
Yeah,
know
oh, your
everyone's
clothes look a
different,
bag of
but
shit. That must have cost you a fortune.
Big bunch of piece of shit.
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah. So for me, high-end fashion, at least make it look nice.
Yeah.
Don't just make it look different for the sake of it being different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's always been a bit of an odd one, that, and it's the same with like high-end art and stuff like that. You're like,
Could have done that in
really?
the garage.
Like modern, like some of the modern art you see is just like, oh well, I've gone back to basics. Yeah, that's why. It's a blank canvas, mate. I'm not paying £500,000
But the
for that.
irony
Yeah.
of what the
It's
message
got
sends.
such a powerful message. No, it ain't. Shut the fuck up.
And even if it has got a message, no one gives a shit.
Yeah.
It would have that
clearly
powerful.
people do. It's just
Yeah.
sad.
It would have that powerful message without spending
Yeah.
£500,000 on it.
Yeah.
If it's about the message, why are you selling it for so much?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Buy yourself a fucking billboard.
Yeah.
Then again, if I could sell a blank canvas for £500,000, would I do it?
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah. Fucking idiots will buy it.
Yeah.
Yeah. My favourite one is that Banksy one that shredded itself.
Yeah.
That's the ultimate
see
fuck
that?
you, innit?
So there was someone. He'd set it up. It was a picture that he'd done, and
It was
set
like
up.
built into a frame, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
and then when it sold, he had it on a remote, so that he'd press a button and it had a shredder button in the bottom. So as soon as it sold for however many fucking millions or thousands, it shredded itself.
Yeah.
It's like that was part of the message. I'm like, yes, that is.
He was like, sold, knock. Banksy pressed the button and it just goes and just shreds it out of the
No one
bottom.
knew-
They're like,
no one
oh
knew
fuck,
it
what's
was
going on?
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty good. I do like Banksy, to
Yeah.
be fair. He's
So
a
you
cheeky
just-
boy.
high-end fashion.
Yeah, just high-end fashion is what it is.
And
Like,
that's some
makes sense.
bullshit.
You see, them ones that got them like
Massively.
giant puffer jackets as well. Like they were a big thing.
The-
weren't they?
yeah, I mean, I've got a quite large puffer jacket, but there's the Kanye West one that came
Yeah.
out, and it was like 3 times the size of the person. So it's
Yeah.
just too big for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
What
Like,
are you
it's
gonna
not-
do with that?
But where are you going? The Arctic Circle?
Massively.
Even
And like,
then, you won't be able to go and duo.
Yeah.
and like Balenciaga trainers that look like they've got a sole on top of a sole on top of a toe. That looks like an Asus trainer that you can get for £20 from TK Maxx. And
Yeah.
it's like, it's ironic because, it's expensive and it looks like the shit trainers. Well, it's a shit trainer, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, I think like someone like Balenciaga, I think they are the sort of company that I feel like they're deliberately making a joke of people to see how far people would go to buy stuff because of the name.
because it's like,
Do you know what I mean? Like-
the message behind, well, he must have a lot of money. Because even like a lot of the hoodies in that, they're doing like Times New Roman. It just says like Balenciaga
Yeah.
in a really shit font.
Yeah.
And they're like 600 quid.
Yeah. I feel like it's just one of those like they've been endorsed by the right sort of people, and they're just like, oh, let's see how far I can go.
Yeah.
They're ripping people off for the sake of ripping people
Yeah.
off.
But I don't
That's what
think
it
it's
seems
for
like.
any particular reason. I think it's just
Yeah,
greed.
yeah.
But like, yeah.
It's mad.
Yeah, I don't get it.
It's like earlier we was talking about shoes and stuff, weren't we? And like the amount people pay for shoes, it's fucking unreal. And some of them look disgusting.
Yeah.
They're like, I saw a set the other week. It was all like waves and shit,
What was it like?
like waves and shit. And it literally looked like Crocs, but times 1,000.
Yeah. Uber Crocs.
Yeah, it was fucking horrid.
It was a
And I was
crock
like,
of
why would
shit,
anyone
is what
buy
it
it?
was.
Yeah, it was a crock of shit.
Crock of shit.
And I was just like, why would anyone buy these, let alone wear them in public?
Yeah. I'm happy to send it, boys.
Fucking
Yeah.
send it.
Yeah.
Get
Easy
it
one.
gone.
And it's gone.
And anyone that spends too much money on it,
Fucking idiots.
There you go.
Does that feel like a
execution.
weights lifting, mate? feel like a way.
Yeah, because it still exists.
Yeah.
In real life.
I know it still exists in real life.
Utopia Project.
So here we are, boys. The National Treasure Vault.
Yeah.
We haven't been here for a while, have we?
No.
No.
Our theme tune is very happy.
Yeah,
Isn't it?
it's very Wallace and Gromity though.
Yeah.
It's,
I
but
feel
yeah,
like the wrong
for those,
trousers must be in there somewhere.
Yeah, for those that haven't watched or listened before, the National Treasure Vault is where one of us would go out to the bazaar of the Utopia Project and have a look at the wares and find something that they like and go, you know what, I'm going to bring that back to the boys. They're going to present it,
Yeah.
and then if they approve, it can be put into can be ordained into the National Treasures Vault.
You're locked away in there forever.
As a national treasure,
Yeah.
and something that represents what we're about.
Yeah.
And I believe you, Jack, have got something.
I have. I brought something in today,
Yeah?
which I bought for my fiance for her birthday, like back end of last year, because I thought, she'll like this. And then I saw her wear it literally every waking moment for God knows how long. And then I was like, I want one of them. So I got one, and it just happened to go to the Primark stall at the Utopian Bazaar, and
The famous.
yeah,
Famous
yeah,
market stall. Of
you know the
Primark.
one, yeah.
Yeah.
And I saw it, and I was like, "Can you get me one of these for Christmas? Because it looks sick." And I'll show you it. It's put me in good stead over the winter. It's fucking delightful, and it is. You'll have to excuse all the stains because I don't get out of it. It rarely gets washed. It's a big fluffy thing. It's got a PlayStation logo on it and a curry stain, I think, somewhere around here. And it's all nice and fluffy on the inside.
It does
It's
look
got a
cozy.
velvety on the outside. It's comfy, cozy as fuck. Chunk's just dying from the dust that's come off the Oodie.
Yeah.
It's called an Oodie, is the proper brand of them.
Yeah.
But I saw how much legit Oodies were, and I was like, I ain't paying that much for a big hoodie.
Yeah. Unless Udi wanted to send us one.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Or three.
Then we could notice the difference in quality, couldn't we?
Exactly,
Do a review
yeah.
on YouTube, maybe.
Yeah,
Not going to
But,
happen.
but I
We've
fucking,
got sponsors on it.
yeah, we've got sponsors sorted. Yeah, don't worry about it. But I live in that, and it's fucking incredible.
Don't have a house.
No, I just live in that. I just would go to sleep and just put a hood up and then straight off my knees.
Like a
Off we go.
snail.
Yeah, like a slug slithering into a hole.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's fucking brilliant. It's lovely, nice and lovely warm.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's basically like a dressing gown, but better.
Yeah.
Because you just wear it all the time. It doesn't get in the way of
I
anything. I can
would
still cook and
enjoy-
make tea in it. If it's winter, you wear bottoms underneath it because then you're extra cozy.
Yeah.
If it's summer, you just wear nothing underneath. Nice bit of aeration.
Yeah.
A bit of
Great,
ventilation
while still being covered.
on the
Yeah.
Kiwis.
Yeah.
I've got one. You bought me one for Christmas.
Yes, it was that good. I bought everybody else one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mine's got pizza on it, and the other night I answered the door to the pizza man
Wearing your
it,
pizza hoodie.
but I didn't have anything underneath, right? Like
Yeah.
nothing, like naked underneath. Yeah, so it covers everything, but
It feels like it's not, innit?
I
It's
had
weird.
yeah, I felt like I was being naughty.
Yeah.
but like the pizza man, he did the which I haven't seen for a while, the whole COVID-friendly delivery.
Yeah.
Instead of just opening the door and handing me the pizza, like it's been back to normal for a while now.
Yeah.
He did the thing of putting a box on the floor on my drive and then stack the pizzas on it. So he stood there with his pizza on the floor. So I had to come out of my house in my hoodie, nothing on my bottom, and then try and bend over and try to pick the pizza up
Without anybody
without
seeing your
exposing
genitals.
myself to the general public. While he's just
wow.
watching me doing it, I'm like, you're an
And you live just off a main road.
Yeah, I'm like, you are a prick.
Wow.
Why have you done this to me? But one thing I do enjoy doing when I am naked underneath is with my partner just going, hey, Amy, and she'll be like, what? And I go, woo, because it lifts everything up and just my junk is exposed.
It's a professional
Dangle out the bottom.
Yeah.
It's a professional flasher costume.
Yeah.
isn't
It is, isn't it? Yeah.
Just have a quick job. Bang. There
Yeah.
you go. 1-0. Right.
It's just
It's good.
exactly the right height to drop low enough for to cover
Yeah.
my junk and then come up, raise it high
Yeah.
enough when I lift my
I always
arms up.
feel like, especially when I put that on when I just get out of the shower as well, I feel like we say, like Wallace and Gromit, you know, when he gets dressed in the wrong trousers and stuff,
Yeah.
he just slides into them. Because it's so velvety and lovely and nice inside, I get out the shower, I dry myself, I pull it off of the hook, and it feels like you can pretty much just chuck it in the air and just go. And it just drops on.
Yeah.
You're like, Let's go.
Yeah.
No, fuck's sake, I've got a hoodie that is a similar sort of material, and I did buy an extra big one because I was just like, actually, I've just fucking ripped fucking high-end fashion for being oversized, and I bought myself a large oversized hoodie.
Yeah.
But it's that sort of material.
It's just a big, comfy, cozy one.
Brilliant. Yeah, it's so good.
Yeah.
Except I got Couture written on the back and decided to climb it. It's like fucking 90 quid.
Yeah.
I should have just played that game, really. Shouldn't I have gone to the old Primark Bazaar?
Yeah.
But
Primark.
Primark is a bit of a bizarre, isn't it? Because there's fucking shit everywhere.
But yeah, very fucking warm.
My favourite thing about Chunks is that I was like, do you wear your hoodie much? Or is it just, I don't know if it was just a bit of a fad. He's like, nah, mate, love it. Wear it all the time. Feel like Henry VIII.
Like a modern Henry VIII.
He's just like a big fat bloke.
It fills me up. And
because you can't not look massive in it.
Feel distinguished.
Yeah.
It's sick, man. It's proper sick.
Has yours got a hood on it as well?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That's the point.
No, but I didn't know if it was just like...
Otherwise, it's a Jumper?
Judy. It's a Judy.
Judy, yeah. I just call him an Udi anyway because it's the same thing. But it's, like I went on there and it's like, I was like, I might get her an Udi for her birthday. I looked on there. I was like, I'll get one of them, like with a picture of my face on it or something. No, it's like 85 quid. I was like, no, mate, keep it.
Can you get them with your face on it? Man?
Yeah, they do like custom printed ones. Well, they're more money, but...
yeah, I bet.
The issue with mine, I don't know whether it's because it's a cheaper one or what, is it produces an infinite amount of fluff.
Oh, yeah.
It's been washed, it's been, like...
I don't mind the fluff because I just produce fluff all the time anyway.
My issue is I've got short spiky hair, I put it on, and it's all just in my beard and stuck in my hair.
You look like you've been having a pillow fight or something.
Or if I do wear a t-shirt underneath, I take it off and it's like, I don't know, just fucking like almost like a cat hair all over me.
I suppose to be fair, yours
yours
is a lot fluffier than mine, though, isn't it? Mine's like velvety.
Yours is like a velvety one. Mine's like a fluffy rug.
Yeah.
They are good.
I mean, I'm more than happy to put that in.
I think you should. They're fucking incredible.
Yeah.
I think you should get a proper one. I think you would love it.
Yeah, I've worn one before, like a big oversized, like the proper, like style of one.
Yeah.
I rarely took it off.
I must admit, I think I would appreciate some sort of like fixable zip on the front.
See, that's what mine
Just
is
to air out a little bit now and again.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm sat there a bit hot and I'm like, well, I'm naked, completely naked.
What about just if I
take this off, I am just sat naked.
What about?
So I can just unzip it a bit, just let a bit of air to the chest.
So a bit like mixing a onesie with a...
Yeah, like a... Yeah.
I've got a better idea for you. What? You know them inflatable sumo suits?
Mm-hmm.
Stick a fan in it. That's how they power, don't they? Just a little tiny fan, just one in the middle or something, or at the back.
Just variation.
Just some breeze.
There you go.
Yeah, but then we want to save the planet a bit. I can just unzip.
Rechargeable batteries.
Fair enough. Yeah, but I'm happy to send
Make it solar powered.
Yeah. He's got all these attachments on it.
Yeah. I'm just going to plug in my Udi.
Saving the planet.
Come over here. I can't. Why?
I'm plugged in.
I'm charging.
Car charging points, Udi charging points.
Yeah.
That's
you can take it off, no can't.
Yeah, I'm happy to.
Yeah.
Any votes against Sharpie?
Not at all, no, they're brilliant.
Lock it in.
Yeah. Lock it in. Welcome to the Vault of Utopia.
Yeah.
The Udi and unofficial brands as well.
Yeah.
Utopia Project.
So here we are in the Thunderdome, boys.
Back again.
Over halfway through the season. Back in the Thunderdome, which is a top Trump style battle of someone from a field of work, and we go through. One can be welcomed into the gates of Utopia, and the other will be cast in the volcano, never to be seen again. This week we are doing best celebrity stylist / fashion icon type thing, because we don't know much about it.
Yeah.
So yeah, who would like to go first, boys?
I'll go first.
Flaxen.
Yeah. Action Jack Flaxen.
Alright, Jack, do you want the timer?
Yep, whenever you're ready.
Okay, the timer starts now.
He was born in Leicester in 1974. the son of a Chinese father and a British mother. Initially training in the performing arts at the Central School of Speech and Drama, he then entered the fashion business, writing for popular fashion magazines and appearing on various television shows. In 2006, Channel 4 employed him to present his own TV show, which lasted for 7 series, and Say Yes to the Dress Lancashire. Moving into other genres, he presented a series of documentaries on social problems among young people, drawing on his personal battles. He was awarded the honorary degree in fashion from Birmingham City University in 2014. He was appointed an MBE in the 2020 New Year Honours for services to fashion and social awareness. He will show you how to look good as fuck naked. It's Gokwan.
Gokwan with the
Gokwan, the cockman.
The cockman.
Yeah.
Sounds strong.
Is
I mean, I haven't seen him for a long time.
No. I think he's been into loads of other bits. I don't know what he's been doing really, but
Gokwan when I was younger. I used
You
to
did?
straighten my hair and then like done up, and I looked like a little chubby Gokwan.
Yeah. Who also used to be a little chubby Gokwan when he was younger.
yeah.
Oh, he did, didn't he?
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
That's why he got into fashion.
Yeah, I will show you how to look good naked.
Yeah. It's all about the confidence.
Yeah.
I like the gym. Neat.
Right.
Yeah, it's accessorising, isn't it?
Yeah.
You're wearing a bin bag, we'll put a belt on it, and you will look fabulous.
Only £600.
Yeah.
Right, ready, Sharpie?
Yeah, ready, go.
3, 2, 1, take it away.
Now I went a little bit outside the box this category because originally I had no fucking idea. But then it came to me. This celebrity stylist is currently in the spotlight of today's fame. With her sassy personality and flawless appearance, you could say she is dragging the competition from the front of the catwalk. An icon to many in her field, she judges on her own show, in which many compete for the approval of this celebrity stylist to rocket themselves to fame and fortune. This stylist has collaborated with Mally Beauty to create her own cosmetic line, has appeared in a film, wrote and performed music, has her own talk show. There isn't much she hasn't done. She received 11 Primetime Emmy Awards for the show she is most known from, and was included in the annual Times 100 list of most influential people in the world. It is of course RuPaul from RuPaul's Drag Race.
Interesting. Interesting.
RuPaul, yeah.
Isn't it?
Bit of a fashionista.
Yeah, man.
Sort of it definitely is a stylist. Yeah,
Yeah.
I couldn't think of the fucking
Yeah,
stylist for ages.
stylist is...
Because you put in celebrity stylist on Google, and what you get is not somebody that is a stylist that's famous. You get the stylist
People that
for the
style
celebrities.
Yeah,
celebrities.
it's people
That's-
just
that's
like
what I
fucking
got.
Woody Harrelson's hair.
Yeah, literally. Yeah,
Yeah. All you get is like makeup artists and shit like
Yeah.
that.
yeah.
Like, this ain't what I'm looking for.
No.
Yeah,
Yeah.
another
Like a
very
bit of
sort
RuPaul.
of
RuPaul Drag Race,
Yeah.
mate.
Yeah.
Where's that?
another
RuPaul Drag
intelligent
Races.
person,
Yeah.
got fingers in many pies sort of thing.
Yeah.
This
Yeah, yeah.
list of stuff she's done is
Yeah.
long.
I don't know.
Yeah.
What, is it? Yeah, because it's she and he. I don't know if they're a they or what.
Don't know. I guess it
Bit of a-
depends what
yeah.
they decide what the
Yeah.
pronouns want to be, don't they?
I never really paid much attention. I've just watched it and never really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Either or, if
So,
I
yeah.
have got it wrong, I do apologise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah, I think it's kind of both, isn't it? 'Cause
Yeah.
On the Drag Race, even when they're like men, they say she and girlfriend and
Yeah.
whatever.
Maybe they.
We ain't trying
they
to
keeps
upset
everyone
no
happy.
one.
Let's
anyway.
just go through the
Yeah.
categories.
Yeah, right, let's go through the categories. Right, who's going first? You, Jack?
Yeah, can do one
Yeah,
for
I've
mine first.
got one. Appearance.
It apparently has had a little bit of scandal. I don't really know what it was about. I can't remember what it was. A bit of scandal for something, so it's maybe knock his appearance slightly.
Yeah.
So I don't know, maybe like a 5, especially like now. Like he used to be very like in the
Clean cut.
yeah, like but then like in the spotlight, didn't he? Like everyone was banging on about him.
Yeah. But this is more like his physical appearance, should we say? Like,
Yeah. I mean, he's good, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's a good-looking guy. He's
Probably
always
about
well
6,
kept and stuff like that.
6,
Yeah,
in the
6,
6,
7, something like that.
Yeah.
Go for a 6.
Go for a 6. Right, intelligence.
Don't
Knows a
know
lot about
much-
fashion.
Yeah, I don't know much about his sort of intelligence, his background.
Probably a middle of the roader again.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
5.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like a 5, something
Yeah.
like
5. What about skill?
that. Quite skilled at his job, isn't he?
Yeah.
Knows what he's doing.
Job, yeah, earning the money off the job that
So
he
like
knows how
a
to do.
6.
Probably about
6, 7.
7.
Yeah.
7.
Yeah. 7 for skill. Strength. I don't think he can lift a lot, can he?
No.
Probably not.
Like a weedy lad.
Yeah.
Just a straight 3.
Yeah, 3, something like that. 3. Maybe a 4.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah, we'll be generous.
we put what do we put like Elton Nan?
Elton
Like
Nan.
3.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, go for 4.
4. And then finally, style.
Got to be
Got to be a
quite
9,
high,
isn't
ain't
it?
9.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, 9.
It's always a bit quirky, isn't it? So
Yeah.
I'll put that as a 9 then. Right. So, your contender, Sharpie, RuPaul. Appearance.
I think you'll smash it out of the water on this one. It's got to be quite high, isn't it?
I mean, he's always like, whether he's in drag or not in drag,
Yeah.
he always looks pretty flawless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, he's a well-kept
Like
person.
I've
Yeah.
seen, like even when he's not in drag, like his suits are spectacular.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Skin's perfect.
Yeah.
He's like,
Yeah.
mean,
just
blemish,
smooth.
like, yeah.
What do you want to say for that? I mean, he's pretty
I'll
flawless.
put him at a 9.
No?
So, yeah, solid
Yeah.
9. Yeah.
What would be the thing to knock him off getting a 10?
Always room for improvement.
Yeah.
Where's that room?
Nobody's
No, no,
perfect, are they?
I know what you're saying. It's hard to
Yeah.
pinpoint.
Because I'm trying to think of something that would mean he won't get a 10.
He hasn't
but
got any
he's-
hair himself.
Yeah.
So that kind
That's
of...
a style in itself. though.
Yeah. We can go for a 10 if you want.
I'm just trying to.
Yeah,
I'm,
go for a 10.
Go for a
I'm trying
10.
to find the point of why he's not.
Yeah.
fucking-
There's no reason why he should be knocked down.
teeth
is
are
there?
brilliant. his
It's
skin's
more me
brilliant,
being me being wary about future proofing.
Yeah.
As the, you know what I mean? But yeah, intelligence.
He's done a lot of different stuff.
He's
Like,
got
so
to be an 8 or 9.
Yeah.
He was a music artist. I think he still is, but before
Yeah.
the show and everything.
Yeah.
And he's
I would
done all
go.
sorts of different stuff.
I would go for a 9 at least.
I think 9's pushing it.
Yeah.
Remember 8
Give it 8 then. Yeah.
to be like
Yeah. Go for 8.
skill.
in what he does. I mean, he's the icon in the field of drag.
7 or
isn't he?
8 again, isn't
Yeah.
he?
Yeah. I would think. I would go for an 8.
Yeah. And then strength.
Strength.
Don't think he's very strong.
I don't think he's
Probably a 3 or 4 again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably go for like 3. Yeah.
Standard.
Yeah.
3.
3.
Yeah.
I think 3.
down again, isn't it?
Yeah. And then style.
Styles is a bang out of 10.
Got to be a 10, isn't
It's
it?
a-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Straight up 10.
Straight up 10.
It's
And like I
fancy
say,
as fuck.
he is what all stylized drag queens look up to as
Yeah.
the
They're all.
epitome
He's the
of
king or
perfect. Like,
queen of drag, whichever you may take it as.
Right then, boys, results. So, RuPaul has 39 points, which is fucking strong.
It's a big
But it's
one,
out of
isn't it?
50.
That's like as close to. I think that's probably the highest one we've had
ranking,
yet.
yeah, RuPaul. And then Gokwan has a 31.
Ah, so still 30s.
It's still high.
Close.
Yeah.
But RuPaul smashed that.
Yeah.
Which,
yeah.
understandably, easy would.
RuPaul, do you want to say goodbye to Gokwan?
Yeah, sorry, mate. Savage.
Poor
He's
bastards.
gonna-
Yeah.
You're supposed to be
shoot
cast at the
people.
volcano. You
I know.
just shoot everyone in the
I
air.
do wish I'd stopped bleeding on my
Put the bodies in
shoes.
the volcano.
Yeah.
I wish I'd stopped bleeding on my shoes as well. They cost me 600 quid.
Balenciaga.
And RuPaul. Welcome
Coming
in.
Welcome into Utopia.
Super
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah,
boy.
boys.
Nice,
Yeah,
lovely
man.
and nice.
Right then, boys.
That concludes another episode, doesn't
End
it?
does.
of the show.
Yeah.
We're getting into the
Fantastic.
realms of
he's a little swift
back end of
one
the
now, isn't
season now.
Yeah.
I hope you're enjoying it at home. As usual, don't forget to like and subscribe and follow us on the Instagram and Facebook and all that jazz. Don't forget to, if you agree or disagree with any of our Thunderdome choices and points, drop them in the comments or on this clip if you've seen it as a clip. But
Yeah.
Give
Give us a shout and get involved.
Any
Yeah,
final
man.
thoughts, Jack?
Thoughts?
Any final words, Jack?
Sorry, I don't have thoughts.
Not allowed. You're not paid enough.
Ain't nothing in there.
No.
Final
Words.
Congestulate.
Congestulate. I think
Yeah.
that's a made-up word, but okay.
Yeah.
Sharpie, any final words?
Emancipated. What does that mean?
Emancipated. Isn't that like freed from prison?
No.
Yeah, to be freed. Emancipate.
I don't know. I thought it was like when you looked
Emancipate
like
ourselves
Gorn.
from mental slavery. Is off.
Oh, maybe then. I don't know. If you know, let us know in the
Yeah,
comments.
let us know in the comments. I'm sure. I might
Learn
be wrong.
us on the
I might
thing.
be wrong. But yeah, you know what to do with liking, sharing, and following and whatnot. And tell your mates about it.
Yeah.
That'd be nice. Tell your mates. Say,
Let's
oi,
get out there.
watch this. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. I've been Chunky T.
I've been Jack Magic. Stay happy.
I've been the permanent Sharpie. Permanent as fuck. See you in a bit.
And this has been the Utopia Project. Goodbye.
See you later.
So there we have it. Episode 6, Season 4.
Another episode done.
Yeah. I tell you what, though, as much as I'm enjoying looking back on them, and, well, not looking back, but seeing them in the flesh, I'm missing the live aspect of it now. And you?
Oh, sorry, I just need to pull my headphones out. Yeah, a little bit, yeah, if I'm honest.
Yeah, the only plus side is the fact that we can eat our tea while it's running.
Yeah, we need Sharpie back, really.
Yeah.
All the fun has gone.
Well, I suppose
think.
there's not going to be many people watching sort of over December, I think, because everyone's going to be doing Christmas shit, aren't they? So get that
Yeah,
going. And then
suppose.
got big fat quiz of the year between Christmas and New Year, so that's all.
Yeah, that should be
that's it.
pretty sick.
Yeah, man. But yeah, thank you very much, everybody, for watching. We're going to do the giveaway in a second. Last chance for people to put something in the chat, and we'll add you to the wheel for the free prize giveaway. Yeah. Also, our prize winner, Jack, last week, Ramona, has said on the chat that they worked on the UK Drag Race show. So I want to know more about that. So if you're still watching...
Oh, sick. Tell us more.
Yeah. Oh, Amy B's in the thing, so I'll add more to the wheel shortly. Amy, you might want to go back and watch the start of this show when it's on YouTube. I'm going to grass him up. He's been naughty again.
Hey, no. I've been lovely, nice
What
and
I'll
lovely.
say is make sure you watch until the very end of what Jack has to say.
Yes.
What do you reckon, Jack? Did you enjoy the episode?
Yeah, very, very good.
Yeah.
I thought it was good. Short and sweet,
You can
wasn't
tell that's just after we had lunch when we recorded that. On the recording day, it was just after lunch, so we're all sluggish and full of pizza. Because obviously we don't have a fancy like salad lunch or like a light lunch or anything sensible. What we did was we got to 1 o'clock and said, fuck it, let's order all the pizza in the world and see. I believe in that. Didn't you have a nap on the floor for 20 minutes?
I did have a little sleep on the floor in between episodes on that, yeah. It was a wonderful little nap as well. It was a good nap, that.
And
I remember that nap very
I think
well.
that's half the reason that you look so...
Tired.
Well, you always look tired. That's been like
I was full of pizza and I just had a nap.
That's like the biggest amount of feedback we've got over the show.
Why is Jack so tired?
Just tell Jack to stop fucking yawning.
Yeah.
You yawn at everything.
I can't help it. I yawn all day. I kept yawning at my suppliers today, but I only ever seemed to yawn when I was on the phone to them.
Yeah,
And I was like, I'll give you a reg, and they're like, yeah, what is it? I was like,
I'm also wondering which one of us is genuinely going to yawn first because of the yawn talk, because that usually happens.
I have to say that yawn a minute ago
that was a disguised real
one.
You little shit.
I felt it coming. I was like, I've got to go with
anybody on the chat as well. Are you yawning or have you yawned? I mean,
talking about yawning.
Not because we're boring, obviously.
Yeah. It's like that thing, though, isn't it? Apparently, it's a legitimate psychological thing. If you watch someone yawn, whether they're fake yawning or not, and don't yawn, apparently that means you're a bit of a psychopath.
Yeah, really?
Supposedly, yeah.
I can feel
I think it's on like Killing Eve or something at the start.
Yeah.
The bloke tries to interview her, and then he purposely fake yawns, and he goes, "Oh, sorry, I'm a bit tired," and then she doesn't yawn back, and the bloke's like, "You're mental."
Yeah. Do you ever do that one?
It's Luther. Luther. It's on the start of Luther.
Do you ever do that one where you try not to yawn and you kind of just go, and your eyes water a little bit, and you kind of
just your nostrils get massive.
Hold on. I'm all snarled up with my headphones now. Shit. Hold on.
Yeah.
Jack, talk to someone.
It's like I was going to read one anyway because Ramona, when she said it, she put worked on the show pre-pandemic and then it shut down. Brilliant set, excellent people, and honestly, the most fun I've had working in production. Oh, mad sick. And she's now a creative producer, but I was working up the TV ladder. Oh, sound.
Oh, lovely job.
Well, yeah.
Well
done.
if you're ever not very busy and you need to do some, I don't know, community outreach and want to maybe do some production work on a little podcast that's trying to go somewhere, just drop us a message.
Yeah, and if you want to just help three idiots get famous, then by all means get in touch. Also, I do need to let you know, if you're watching still, Ramona, your prize got dispatched today.
Your car's ready.
Your prize got dispatched today, and I don't know when it'll be there. At some point, apparently before Christmas. I don't know. But your name is spelt wrong on there. It's with one M and two N's, or whichever way round is wrong. I can't remember which way it was, but I even looked to do it the right way. But for some reason, Amazon wouldn't let me type your name correctly because I typed it in wrong. I corrected it to the right name, and then it's like, no, that's not a real name.
What? It told you it wasn't a real name?
All I'd done is switch the M and the N's, and it was like, no, it needs to be a valid name and can't have any special characters in it. I was like, there's no. All I've done is swap M's and N's. That's it. And it was like, no, it's not a real name. And I put the wrong spelt one in, and it was like, yeah, that's sweet, yeah.
Fucking hell.
I was like, okay, so my apologies. Amazon's.
That's really random.
Retarded,
I mean, mine gets delivered to Chunk Thorn when my real name's Jeffrey.
Yeah. Exactly.
Who else is on the chat? Apparently yawning is to do, this is Yasmin on Facebook, is to do with having empathy for the person who you've seen yawn. That's pretty cool.
Oh, that's smart.
Yeah. And Talon on the chat, he's now had a drink. He came, just for reference, anybody watching, Talon on Facebook, one of our pals, he came in at the beginning and said, I'm not watching, I think he just wants to grab some free gifts, so I've put him in the wheel. Yeah. So if he wins, switch it to the booby prize. I'm going to clip that up as well, by the way, your quote saying booby prize from last episode, because I'm going to get that on the soundboard and make it a thing.
Okay, do I need to find a booby prize, or do you have to just get...
You could just make it up.
Okay.
You'll have a dog poo sandwich.
Well, if he wins, I'll switch it to a booby prize, but I'll not tell you what it is, you'll just receive it at some point. Yeah. I personally think all of these prizes are currently booby prizes. But
yeah, there is that.
It'll be a strong day when someone actually gets something good.
Well, one day, I mean, like, to be fair, like, kind of, I guess, half getting serious, when we were talking earlier about producers and stuff, like, the plan is hopefully in the next year to potentially have somewhere to record and stream in person, hopefully, if we can, and be at a point where we maybe have a little bit of money in the pot to kind of go, all right, well, we're giving away a fucking fleshlight or a, nipple clamps or something. You know what I mean?
Something that's actually worth some money.
It won't all be off Love Honey, but there might be some off there.
I'll tell you what I'll do around Christmas on the Big Fat Quiz of the Year, and when people get involved in that, I'll sort out a bigger, better prize. It'll still be ridiculous, but I'll be able to spend a bit more money on it.
Like a giant blow up Danny DeVito or something.
Well, I have seen some fun costumes, so I'll leave that there.
And a gentle reminder to anybody who has won a prize: we want pictures of you with /using/on/ underneath the prize. However they're to be used.
Yeah, however you see fit.
Yeah, but you and the prize in some capacity, because that'd be great. Yeah. Because we want to promote how good our giveaways are. Like, it's next level.
Yawning, I'm tired now.
Yeah, I've managed to squeeze in one. I don't know if anyone noticed, the eye-watering, keep your mouth shut. I'll squeeze in a couple of them.
Nice.
Yeah, shall we go onto the wheel, Jack?
Let's go on to the wheel.
There's not been many on the stream this.
No, you're all in with the few that are here are in with a good chance of winning. You might notice as well that Ramona, we're not just being nasty. You won literally last week, so we'll just give everyone else a chance this week.
Chances are, the way that these streams go and how busy the chats get, you'll probably win every 2 or 3 weeks anyway.
And you'll just end up with a house full of shit.
Everybody on this list, actually, Yasmin hasn't won a prize, has she?
No.
I can't. I mean, we've got to spin the wheel, but I feel. Oh no, I don't know if Baggy has either. So.
I don't think Baggy's won one yet.
A lockdown one. Fuck it, we'll still spin it. I was just going to say, if there's someone on there, the only person that hasn't won one, then we'll do it on there. But yeah.
Yeah, I think
Amy wants to be on there. You're a good lady. You're best lady.
Well, I'll tell you what. Put Amy in instead of Tal. Again, that's not anything against Tal, but he was literally the prize winner before Ramona
Okay, should we
won
just
it.
send him a bit of poo anyway?
Say again.
Should we just send him
At
a
least
poo?
it keeps it fair, Tal. I don't want you to have a go at me, but your prize also is ordered, so it will be here shortly. But should we say, like, we'll put you in next week?
Yeah, okay. Right, last call for anybody on the chat that wants to win a prize on the spinny wheel Oogie Flopty. That's the official name. Special wheel Oogie Flopty.
Yeah. The spinny majig.
The spinny majig. That's what we're calling it.
I love it. It's the little things.
What
isn't
you
it?
got on this weekend, Jack? Oh, good.
Why I'm going Christmas tree shopping.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we're off. I know we're enjoying this. As we mentioned last week, this is my 1 year
your
opportunity
shopping trip out.
where I can buy a bauble completely
Have
unattended.
you not got the ones for the from last show? The Christmas ones.
No,
obviously all
that's
baubles at
Ramona's
Christmas.
prize,
yeah,
isn't it?
But have you not? I thought you was getting your own.
No, I'm having them made. They're of me.
Yeah. They're of you.
Yeah. So I keep looking. There's something flashing outside my garage. I don't know what it is. I think it's a car across the road. Yeah. What the fuck is going on?
What's the matter, mate?
Sorry, something keeps flashing outside my garage, but it's only whenever I look away.
You sure it's just not? It's
Apparently.
just not like partial blindness setting in because of your bad lifestyle.
Maybe. I think it's a car outside. What was we saying before that?
What were you up to this Christmas, this weekend?
Oh yeah, no, the baubles you said about, didn't you? I'm having my own made, one of a version of me and Amy doing the same thing, so I can hang it on the tree.
Okay.
They said they're just struggling because they can't make a little Santa hat small enough.
Just to double back to the chat, because we've had a couple of people. Katie Greenfield just said bollocks. If that's attack on us, then fair enough. Yes, it is.
I think that's her trying to get involved in the chat so she can go on the
Right,
wheel.
should we put her on the wheel then?
I think put her and Hannah on the wheel because...
Because what?
That's weird. I'm sorry, just reading the chat. Because she's got involved in the chat, I think on Tal's behalf.
Yeah, all right. It might be a loophole.
Even
we'll
still, if she's entitled to win a prize.
Yes, that's it. And it'll be...
We do want you as a fan, Tal. We're just trying to keep it fair.
Tal, I would honestly go back and watch the beginning of this episode, this live stream, if you haven't.
Yes.
Right? The first
should.
portion
You will
before we
love it.
air the pre-recorded episode, because, and Amy Burstow, your great lady, needs to go do the other one.
You two, go back and watch the start of the episode, and then you can shut your mouth.
Katie says, I miss it every time. I don't know how to put notifications on. I think you can on the main page of ours, but if you have the YouTube app on Facebook, on your phone, go onto our profile, search Utopia Project, go on YouTube, and then ring the bell when you subscribe, and it'll let you know. Otherwise, just so you know, 7:30 every Thursday. That's it for the foreseeable.
Yeah.
But
Also, if I remember next week, because I've started sending reminders to Amy's family now, hence why Fiona and Leah are all on there as well. But if I remember, I will send you a link, not a link, but a reminder like an hour before we go online. But Thursdays are a bit of a rush for me.
If you miss any of the episodes, either the pre-recorded ones,
you can go back and watch
they're
them.
all backdated on YouTube. They are on our Facebook, a bit easier to find, a bit harder to find, but Twitch and YouTube have all the live streams backdated and the actual episodes. And if you're in your car on a long journey, why not pop yourselves on Spotify or Apple Podcasts and all that and listen to the audio version. Right, should we spin the wheel, Jack, and get this over and done with?
Let's spin that fucking wheel, boy.
Let's spin that wheel. Who's it going to be?
Here we
Who's
go.
It gonna be? Oh, look, it's the late one. Does that make you feel better, Katie? That make you feel better?
You've won a bloody prize.
Woo! What?
Congratulations.
Right, Jack, I'm going to put you on the solo cam, mate. Are you ready for the reveal? What has she won?
You have won. Well, this week, I hope you're stressed because if you are, you soon won't be. With this wonderful, bloody amazing swear word colouring book for adults. Rude, funny, swearing colouring book for sweary grown-ups. It is a rude colouring book. It's got lots of British swear words that you can colour in. Like some examples here are, I don't know if you can see that, if you can see them.
Oh, there's no shite. Yes.
Yeah, shite, there's Muppet, whatever they are. Slag, I think, is one of them.
Sod off. I like that. That's not used enough, is it?
Yeah.
Sod off.
No. Oh, minge bag and pussy as well. So, but yeah, nice little colouring book for you there. That is winging its way to your door.
Yeah.
Crayons not included. You have to provide your own.
Nice. Yeah, boy. There we go. Ainsley's happy with that. Katie, I'm glad you enjoy the colouring book. I think there's a few people that are a bit mad, but the wheel decides the fate. Right, let me put you on group. I forgot to do that.
Yeah.
There
we go. You saw us spin it. You saw us spit. It's fair's fair.
And I was just going to pick someone. So, yeah. But join us again next week, 7:30 on a Thursday. Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube every Thursday from 7:30. Yes, let me pump my chair up. There we go. Any final thoughts, Jack?
Flibbity bob.
That's the final word. I didn't ask you for a final word. What's your final thoughts?
Yeah, but that's just a thought that popped into my head.
Oh, wow. Just your brain dribbling out your ears.
Yeah.
Cool.
Fine then. Final thoughts. More of the sky is below you than above you.
Okay. yeah, that's upsetting.
That's weird.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah. So that's.
If you don't know what I'm on about, Google it.
Also, the Earth is flat.
What have you got any final thoughts?
No, mate. I want my tea now. Really.
Yeah. Well, how about we end this stream? Say thanks to everyone for tuning in, and you can go get some food.
That sounds good. Yeah. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and all that on all the socials. Don't forget to follow us on TikTok and YouTube and all that. You know the drill. I've banged on about it enough. I've been Chunky T. Thank you very much for coming along.
I've been Jack Magic. We'll see you next week, 7:30 on Thursday.
And
KT.
And this has been the Utopia Project. Goodbye.
Listen.
Welcome to Utopia. Please make yourself at home.
It's the only place on earth where you can bitch and moan.
There's something here for everyone to make you feel quite great. Just as long as we've already let it through our gates. This is our dreamland. This is Utopia. Yet another little podcast for you. This is our dreamland. This is Utopia. It's where we discuss.